Hi, Collective. This is a collective tarot reading for the sign of Virgo for 0101, the New Year's. Please take what feels right in your heart and leave the rest. Hi, Virgo. We're going to go ahead and get going here. We're going to do a New Year's reading, and we're going to specifically look at what needs your attention in life, where your blockages are at this time. We're going to use the Sacred Forest Oracle. And we're going to ask for where the blockages are in your life. And then we're going to ask for some healing cards, or a healing card. And then if you follow the advice in the reading, we're going to ask for what outcome you would have. Then we'll do some clarifiers for the blockages. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already pre-shuffled my decks. You know, I think I forgot to shuffle a Rider-Waite. So let me do that one. Interesting, the tower's on the bottom. Actually, I think I might have shuffled them, but I'm feeling like I need to shuffle again. Yeah, I know I did shuffle. Okay, there we go. So, we're going to use the Sacred Forest Oracle. So, Divine Source, thank you for using me as a divine channel for the collective of Virgo to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time to help them see where their attention needs to be in life right now for this new year, for this new 20-year cycle, where their blockages are that they need to focus their attention. So for the collective of Virgo, what messages can you show us for where the blockages are? Okay, so I'm getting flow and passage. All right, so I'm going to read a little bit about this because I know passage has to do with opening up your path. I don't think I've read the flow card. This is 40 and that one is 24. So let's do 40. Many believe that standing stones are a place that allows one to embark on spiritual journeys from one realm to another. They can also mark the transition from one stage of life to another. Remember that although life changes, you are eternal. Celebrate all the transitions in life and you'll experience profound harmony. A voyage of the heart and soul is ahead. This journey may be spiritual or physical in nature. In either case, it is a kind of sacred pilgrimage. Have courage. A great ship can stay safe in the harbor, but that is not what great ships are made for. Be willing to unfurl your sails and set forth to the open seas. The seas might be rough and the wind is strong, but you are safe and protected. The circle of stone takes you to exactly where you need to go. Since the earliest days of humanity, standing stones have been created as places for ceremonies and as ways to honor the divine. Archaeologists have found some that date back to 4000 BCE. Neolithic people didn't have written language, yet their art in stone circles, sometimes oval or horseshoe-shaped, suggests that they held religious rituals at these ceremonial meeting places. The spirit of the standing stone says, a sacred journey is ahead. Deeper meaning is waiting to be discovered. You are safe. Wow. From stuff I've been feeling about the Virgos, this is really, really, really in alignment with it. So 24 is flow. and 24 says, when life presents you a meandering path rather than a straight shot to a goal, you can feel frustrated. You might bemoan the fact that the path seems aimless and roundabout, and that you can't see what's ahead. On the other hand, you can just enjoy the voyage. If life right now seems to have some sinuous curves, bends, loops, and turns, don't despair. All is as it should be. This card suggests that you relinquish control to the path forward and just see where it takes you. You don't have to have all the answers to succeed. You don't need to know what tomorrow holds to have an astounding future. Simply sit back and enjoy the ride. You'll get to exactly where you need to be for your highest good. The spirit of the meandering path says, everything falls into place when you don't resist the flow of the meandering path of life. Allow the path to take you where you need to go. Don't hurry it or resist it. Simply let go, surrender, and enjoy the journey. Wow. And okay, so I've said before, I'm a Virgo. I'm very Virgo. I've got Sun and Rising, and I've got at least 3 other placements of Virgo. Virgos are planners. Virgos are organized. We like to have a little bit of control. So it's saying let go of the control and just be in the moment and let it happen. So that is where you're blocked. You're blocked in wanting to know the outcome. Gosh, I can remember probably 30 years ago, I am way better than I used to be. Probably 30 years ago, I was so much of a planner and didn't even have a bit of spontaneity in me that I just remember what that felt like. And I remember when I started to shift, and I had to do little things at a time in order to shift it. But they were purposeful. They were things like, if I did things a certain way, always, that little things I had to let go of. I purposely said, okay, I'm not going to do this time and see how I feel about it. And it was really hard to let go. But little by little, I started being able to let go of things. And then I actually had a husband who was way spontaneous, let's just say. And it actually taught me to be a little bit more spontaneous. So one of the ways you can help yourself is if there's somebody in your life who isn't a planner, who is way more spontaneous, and just try to adapt to their energy a little bit. Try to look at what they do and how they do it, and just try to put yourself in those shoes a little bit so that you're a little bit more carefree. That all of these things will help you move through some of these blockages. So we're going to get a healing card to see what Spirit says would help for you to heal this, to allow yourself to meander just a little bit more, to actually let go and to be able to follow the path that Spirit has for us and not where we think we need to go. So what healing? Oh my goodness, I got 3 of them already. Okay. So the first one that came out is strength, and then magic, and then stability. Interesting. Because as a Virgo, we tend to be very stable. We tend to be so earthy and so grounded. I'm feeling like this is talking about that there can be a stability It is earth spirit. There can be a stability in letting go and letting divine have the reins. That's what it feels like. So with the magic, it feels like believe in miracles, believe in the magic of miracles, and have the strength to let go and do everything that we just talked about. But believing that the divine has this will bring stability, and it will bring the miracles that you don't necessarily think are possible. So let's find an outcome card. If you follow this guidance, what outcome will our Virgos see if they follow the guidance in this reading? I didn't quite drop out there. I'm wondering if maybe they wanted me to take them and now we have to get back to them. Okay, Spirit, bring me the outcome cards for Virgo, please. One or two outcome cards for Virgo. What's going to be the outcome if Virgo takes this advice and works on this healing? Does this healing work? That's just way too many. You know, I'm going to take them. There's a lot here, but I'm going to take all of these. We got 6 of them. So I get playfulness, flexibility. Yeah, flexibility. That's exactly what we're talking about. Growth. Yep. New beginnings. Patience. And transformation. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I just love these cards. They're so beautiful. All right. Let's get some emotion cards and let's look at what emotions are contributing to these blocks. So for Virgo, for the collective, what are the emotions that Virgo is dealing with these blockages that they need to focus their attention on for this new year and in this beginning of this new year, and whether they're on the surface or whether they're buried deep? What emotions are we looking at? Okay, I got one. It's creativity. So your creativity's blocked. What else? Another one. Oh, there's 3 more. Okay. And, oh goodness. All right, let me get these on the floor here. Okay. All right. So these came out first. Your excitement's blocked. Your motivation's blocked. I'm feeling like you're fairly calm. This feels almost like a roller coaster, though. It feels like sometimes you're feeling calm and sometimes you're feeling less than calm. And we need to look at your confidence. Where's the confidence? And then is there something that you're embarrassed about? And then I get grumpy. Okay, let's get some clarifiers using the Rider-Waite and see if we can get more information on where we're at. So for the collective of Virgo, for this new year, New Year's, beginning of this new year, this new 20-year cycle, what information can you bring forth to clarify these cards for Virgo that would be most beneficial, most needed at this time to help them see where their work is as far as where their blocks are? Okay, we got 3 of them here. All right, so the first one I got is the 5 of Pentacles. The second one that I got is the 6 of Cups. And the third one is Ace of Swords. So, yeah, it feels like to me that there is the potential for a really great new beginning here, a new journey, a sacred journey of opening up to really great new things. But you need to look at the things that aren't allowing you to flow in that place of being in the moment, going more towards the spiritual stuff, seeking out love and compassion within yourself and within everyone else in order to create a new beginning, in order to create this sacred journey and opening up and flowing. And I really do feel like there will be magical things going on if you surrender. So what I am recommending to people is to do some journaling. It's a great time to do journaling. Leaving one year, going into the next, leaving a 20-year cycle, moving into a new 20-year cycle. And specifically for you, look at these emotions, especially looking at where you might find yourself embarrassed. What kind of situations do you find yourself in that might be embarrassing? What is the judgment about yourself that you feel embarrassed? Somebody said something to me a couple days ago about a situation, and they told me they were embarrassed about it. And I was a little dumbfounded that they were embarrassed about that, because it to me seemed like, wow, I had so much compassion for them that they were embarrassed because of that issue, and I have no clue what it was about. But it brought up a lot of compassion because it's a way, it's a means of being too hard on ourselves when we're embarrassed by things instead of just being who we are. And look at what has been making you grumpy. Are there things coming up? Are people triggering things for you that you need to look at, that you need to let go of? And then look at, have you been motivated? What's stopping your motivation? Have you been excited? Have you been able to be in the creative mode? Are you being confident? Just do some journaling around these things. Do some journaling around whether you're able to be more spontaneous and be more in the moment and let go of the reins, let go of the need to always know where the end point is, to always know where you're going. That's what Spirit is asking, is that you let go of the reins and let Spirit have the reins, and you just be on the journey and enjoy it and expect miracles. If you do that, you're going to find yourself in a whole new beginning, in a whole new place of joy, happiness, playfulness, and you're going to transform some things. Let's draw one universe card to see what the universe has for advice for the collective of Virgo. What would be the advice from the universe that we can share with the collective of Virgo? Great, thank you. So I get, when I lean uncertainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. I'll put them here. And I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amidst the discomfort. Yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable giving up the reins, letting go of the outcomes, knowing what it is that you intend for in your future, having an idea, but letting go of the reins in how you're going to get there, how it's going to unfold, what it's going to look like. And that's about all I have. So, Happy New Year, Virgo. Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.